Be me. 23, dated Chris for 3 years. Sweetest guy you've ever met. Brought me tea when I was stressed, remembered every little thing I said. Never picked fights, never made me cry. My roommate called him vanilla. I called it stability. Lived together in a cozy place, matching mugs, split everything 50-50. He'd text me good morning every day without fail. Made me a playlist called Songs That Remind Me of Her Laugh. Wrote out why he picked each one. Never posted about us though. Didn't want my friends thinking I was basic. Friend once said, "He's giving accountant vibes." I laughed. Didn't correct her. Get invited to this gallery opening one night. Champagne flowing, everyone dressed like they're in a music video. Meet this guy named Dante. Leather jacket, nose ring, eyes like he's seen things. Says, "You seem too wild to be domesticated." Don't even know what that means, but I giggle like it's profound. Exchange numbers casually. Starts texting me constantly over the next week. His messages aren't gentle. They're sharp, flirty, dangerous. Feels like adrenaline in text form, like rebellion wearing cologne. One night he shows up at my building at midnight, tells me to come down. Tell Chris my coworker is having a crisis. Dante kisses me in the stairwell. Doesn't ask about my feelings, but touches me like he owns them. Knew it was wrong. Wrong felt electric. Chris starts asking if I'm okay. Honestly, our whole thing felt stale. Told him I'm evolving. Not everyone can keep up. He looked at me like he'd been expecting this. Broke up with him that week. He didn't yell. Just sat there quiet, tears on his cheeks. Packed his stuff the next morning. Left a post-it on the bathroom mirror. Said, "Hope you still drink chamomile at night." Moved in with Dante 6 weeks later. Place smelled like cigarettes and broken promises. Couch had stains, no bed frame. Amazing chemistry but zero food in the fridge. No real talks about anything. Called me needy when I wanted to discuss feelings. Said, "I thought you were different." I was, but I thought I could change him. Caught him cheating. Once with a girl wearing my jewelry. Found my own lip gloss on her. Confronted him. He said we were keeping it casual. We were not. Couldn't make rent half the time but expected me to cover it. Used words like anti-establishment to justify being broke. His friends always crashed at our place. Talked about crypto and podcasts while I cleaned up beer cans. Treated me like furniture. Like a lamp they never turned on. Started hiding cash just to feel like I had control. He asked to borrow money for rent. Bought a vintage band tee the same day. Told me, "You have to invest in the aesthetic." Kept thinking the excitement would make up for the exhaustion. It didn't. Tired from defending him to myself. He left 2 months later. Said I was too conventional for him. Stuck me with unpaid utilities and a futon that smelled like regret. 8 months pass. Wedding invite arrives. College friend getting married. RSVP yes because I'm not hiding. Show up in a navy dress, makeup perfect, pretending I'm whole. They seat me at table 7 with divorced people and someone's brother named Kyle. Kyle asks what I do for work. Say currently reassessing my life choices. Ceremony is beautiful. Everyone cries happy tears. Reception starts. Lights go dim. DJ announces first dance. Chris walks out holding hands with a woman I've never seen. She's wearing a cream dress, natural makeup, hair in a low ponytail. Looks at him like he's made of sunlight. He looks peaceful. Looks happy. Looks complete. They dance to an acoustic song we used to listen to. Suddenly hate that song. My wine glass is empty. So is my composure. Lean to the divorced woman next to me. Say he's settled. She looks at me. Says, "Sweetheart, he chose peace." Laugh, but it comes out wrong. Watch them sway. Her hand rests on his shoulder like it was made for that spot. He mouths the words to her. Remember when he did that for me? Pull out phone. Scroll Instagram to distract myself. See Dante's story. Him at some bar with 2 girls draped on him. Caption says, never a dull moment. No apology, no growth. Just chaos. Excuse myself to the bathroom. Stare in the mirror. Tell myself I'm independent. Tell myself he couldn't handle a woman with depth. Say it louder. Mirror doesn't buy it. Return to table. They're cutting the cake. Chris feeds her a bite. She laughs and wipes frosting off his chin. Every small moment feels like a knife. Not because I want him back. Because I finally see what I destroyed. Drive home barefoot, heels on the passenger seat. Throat tight. Almost text Dante. What are you doing tonight? Delete it before sending. He was never the solution. He never will be. Lie in bed that night. Replay Chris's smile. Her soft voice. The way they fit together without trying. Wonder if peace was always boring. Or if I just didn't recognize love when it was standing right there. Wake up with puffy eyes and yesterday's eyeliner. Apartment smells like old takeout and mistakes. Scroll through old texts from Chris. His gentle check-ins, his playlist links, his random facts about things I mentioned once. Why did his availability annoy me then? Now that it's gone, I want it back. What is wrong with me? Delete the conversation. Restore it 5 minutes later. Can't help it. Meet my cousin for lunch. She brings her new boyfriend. He talks over her constantly. Makes every story about himself. She seems happy though. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I confuse peace with boring. Chaos with passion. Try to flirt with our waiter. He's polite but clearly not interested. Can't even get a waiter's attention anymore. Decide to take a walk. Past the bookstore Chris and I used to go to. We'd spend hours there just reading and joking around. Go inside. Find a book he gave me once. Open it. There's the inscription he wrote. Forgot I donated it after the breakup. Says, to the girl who makes ordinary days extraordinary, feel like I've been hit. Leave without buying anything. Walk home fast like I can outpace the regret. Week later see Dante at a coffee shop. He's with that girl, the less conventional one. She looks miserable. He looks stoned. We make eye contact. He gives me a half nod like I'm someone he vaguely remembers. Doesn't text after. Somehow that still stings. Get home. Check Instagram again. Chris posted a photo. Him and his fiancée at the beach. Caption just says, grateful. Not the word that hurts. It's how relaxed he looks. Like he finally gets to breathe. Call my sister. Ask if she thinks I'm impossible to love. She pauses. Says, no, of course not, but that pause. That silence says everything. Go on a date with someone from an app. He's kind. Too kind. Reminds me of Chris. I'm cold the whole time. Ask him if he's always this agreeable. He says, isn't that good? Don't answer. End it early. Tell him it's not him, which is true. He says, hope you find what you're looking for, but I already found it. Just didn't know what I had. Go home. Cry into my pillow like I'm in high school again. Type out a text to Chris. Just says congratulations, delete it before sending. Not because I don't mean it. Because he doesn't need me in his happiness. And I'm tired of being the ghost in someone else's peace. Lie awake staring at the ceiling. Wonder if one day she'll stop noticing when he makes coffee exactly how she likes it. If that's when it starts. When we stop seeing the gentle things and start chasing the loud things. But maybe she's better than me. Maybe she knows how to hold on to good. Maybe she doesn't need to be broken to feel alive. Next day, walk past the cafe where Chris first said he loved me. Barista recognizes me. Asks, where's your boyfriend? Say, not together anymore. She frowns. Says, you two were really sweet together. Order coffee anyway. Sit by the window. Watch couples walk by with grocery bags and linked arms. Quiet love. The kind that doesn't scream. The kind that stays. Sip slowly. Whisper, "I'm sorry," but he's not here to hear it. And maybe that's the point.